Welcome back to my channel, guys. This is the biggest manga haul that I have ever recorded. I won't talk too much here in the beginning, so we can go straight through the manga haul because there's 40 plus volumes that I bought this time around. I'm kind of excited to show you guys all this stuff. For those who don't know, I am in vacation, so a lot of these videos are pre-recorded. Guys, hopefully by now we've reached 4K, but if we haven't, keep trying to get me there before the year is over. I don't know if we made it or not. Hopefully we did. If you guys are wondering how I bought a lot of these, most of these were bought in through Right Stuff. There is a link down there below in the description. Especially during the holidays, they have amazing specials. I'm talking about manga's going at $6, $4, $5 sometimes. Some days they do a 1 day special, and you just have to be lucky enough to actually find out through it through either an email or whatever, or sometimes you have a whole week, or sometimes like during Christmas time, I believe they had a special for a whole month. So you just have to catch on to their specials, and during the holidays they're the best time to buy. So I have quite a bit of new series that I'm adding to my collection, as well as a lot of other series that I'm adding to the series that I already have, or volumes that I'm adding to a series that I already own. So let's start with the new ones, because I'm sure a lot of people are interested in the new ones first. Cube Art. I'm actually going to be reviewing this. If not already, I will be reviewing this pretty soon. I'll pre-record a review on the first volume. Just finished it last night. It is a great series from what I've read so far. If you haven't figured out what they're mimicking the game Minecraft. There is a lot of similarities to Minecraft. If you haven't played the game Minecraft, maybe there's a lot of things that you kind of will miss out of when you're watching this. But essentially, the game is set where if you die in the game, you don't resurrect. So, pretty good detail on it. I won't talk about a lot about it here, but I will say, out of the new ones, this one's pretty good. I am enjoying it right now. So, um, Something's Wrong with Us is I want to say shoujo type of anime, or sorry, manga. It says here, married to the enemy, now has followed into her mother's footsteps to become a traditional Japanese sweets maker. Even at 21, her skills are unparalleled, landing her a spot at a world-class confectionery company. However, when she meets the young, handsome heir to the company, she recognizes Zubaki, her first friend, and the same boy who framed her mother for murder over a decade ago. So it's basically a kind of like a Romeo and Juliet type of story. So I will be moving kind of fast, just in case you guys are wondering why. It's because I have a lot. This one, the young Prince Yi Moon, having lots of his bodyguards to an assassination attempt, has no choice but to turn to the mountain bandit Jaha for help. But as the unlikely pair race to find safety in a world gone mad, it becomes horrifyingly clear the humans aren't the only thing they must fear. I don't know if this is per se like a zombie, but it does look like kind of like at least demon-like story. It is definitely not a manga per se. I believe it's a manhwa, a Korean series. I could be wrong. It might be Chinese, but not definitely from Japan. But still very promising. Next one is the second volume to Fly Me to the Moon. I have already bought in the first volume. Man, if you haven't seen my reaction videos, go check them out. But just finished the series before I left to vacation. Great series. It's pretty cute, but I'm interested to see what is different in the manga. Haven't started the first volume yet, but I am going to be starting it, and a lot of people are saying that the manga has a little bit more information and more stuff. So I'm interested to see what all that stuff is. Dungeon Builder, the Demon King's labyrinth is a modern city to build a utopia. In a world where demon lords build dungeons and devour human emotions, one rookie demon lord, Procel, has a new idea. Procel seeks to build a revolutionary new dungeon where humans and monsters can coexist. But first, Procel must defeat the Wind Demon Lord. Okay, so kind of like one of those isekais, I guess, or otherworld mangas where the Demon King happens to be actually a good guy instead of a bad guy. Farming life in another world. This one kind of seems like a chill series, but it says after Hiraku dies of a serious illness, God brings him back to life, gives him health and youth back, and sends him to a fantasy world of his choice. In order to enjoy his second shot, God bestows upon him almighty farming tool. Watch as Hiraku digs shops and plows into another world, laid back farming fantasy. So, kind of a typical isekai. They have an overpowering power. More likely, he's going to use it to defend people or attack people or whatever. It's kind of been done. So another series that I picked up because I watched the anime. I also reacted to this one as well. You'll probably see a review, if not already, out in my channel. Pretty soon you'll see it. This is I'm Standing on a Million Lives. I bought 1, 2, 3, and 4. They had a great special on it. It's essentially an isekai that turns out to not be an isekai in a way. There's a twist to it, and I do recommend you guys to check it out. I'm excited to start reading this one. To be honest, the anime was pretty good, and it ended on a big cliffhanger, as well as they introduced characters randomly on the last episode, and then they kind of just not talked about them towards the end, and it was kind of random, but oh well. The last series that I picked up, and it's not precisely new, but it was a side story. Actually, there's 2 side stories that I picked up. This one is new. The other one's not new, but this one is new. Is One Piece Ace's story, Volume 1 and 2. So we get the story of Ace and basically what happens with him in the background from where Luffy's doing his own thing in the first 4 or 5 seasons. If you don't know what happens to Ace, I'm not gonna ruin it, but Ace and Luffy have quite a bit of an arc in it towards like episode 400 something, I think, or episode 300 something. I think if you have met any One Piece fan, they're gonna talk about how sad this arc can be. Pretty good story though. So I'm excited to get that out of the way, to be honest. Okay, another side story that I picked up from a series is High School DxD. This is going to be called Asia's and Quinnico's Secret Contract. Not really sure what this one's about. I'm going to read it. It might be included in the anime, and I just didn't realize it was. But I don't know. It's a side story of the 2 cute kind of lolly or lowly characters. So we'll see what it's all about. On that note, I did pick up more High School D&D. This is a guilty pleasure series, you know. I have actually 2 guilty pleasure series that I picked up. So there are volume 2, 3, and 4. Just adding to my High School D&D collection, which is up there. I'm gonna try to put them where they actually belong while I'm doing this video. By the way, the next one is gonna be High School of the Dead, which again is another guilty pleasure. This is volume 3 and 4. If you haven't seen High School of the Dead, it is a mature series. You can't really tell much on the video, but these are in plastic covers. If you go to any store and a manga is in a plastic cover, it's because more than likely it's for a highly mature audience, and more than likely if you're a kid, they're not gonna sell it to you. So just keep that in mind. It's not for kids per se. Okay. One Piece. I only got one volume of One Piece, volume 90. Just adding to the collection that I already have. Kind of. What my goal was when I was buying a lot of these was to kind of fill in gaps. You know, I bought for some reason for some series I would buy volume 1 and 5, so I bought 2, 3, and 4 to kind of fill in that gap that I've had. So, anyways, another one that I picked up was the Promise Neverland. I didn't realize I didn't have volume 16. I thought I did, but I need to buy that. 15. This is 15. This is 17. Promise Neverland obviously is a huge series here in my channel. I finished it, the first series, first manga series. That's not true. That's not the first manga series that I finished, but it is one of the bigger ones that I've ever finished here. So, pretty big for me at least. Oh, I do have 16. It's sitting up in the shelf. So I guess I never put it away. Okay. High Score Girl, Volume 4. This is not the last one. I don't believe this is the last one. Yeah, no, this is not nearly the last one. This is still when they're young, I believe. So, High Score Girl, Volume 4. I'm excited to read more on that series. Hell's Paradise, Volume 4. I should have Volume 2 reviewed here pretty soon. Hopefully it'll be out in the channel while I'm in vacation. If it's not, it will come out eventually. I'm reading it currently, so I'm hoping to finish it before I leave so I can review it for you guys. Another one that you should, in this one you will see volume 2 of. This is volume 3, but you'll see the review volume 2 come out in my channel of Rent a Girlfriend. Gosh, the mangas obviously add more information to you that you kind of missed out in the anime, and then obviously the light novels add a lot more. But the Rent a Girlfriend manga, pretty good. Couldn't stop reading volume 2 until I finished it. So yeah, I don't even know where I have Rent a Girlfriend. Oh, it's over here. Okay. The next 4 are from the same series, and that is Assassination Classroom. You know, they weren't simple on their covers. They just kind of changed the color of Koro Sensei. But I got volume 4, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I have quite a bit of Assassination Classroom already. I have like 9 volumes. There's 21 volumes in total, so quite a bit of Assassination Classroom I already have. I'm trying to finish that collection. Great series. If you haven't seen the anime, go check it out. Ooh, okay. That one goes up there. Your Lie in April, finally. These are kind of hard to buy. You know, series that I guess it's been, what, 5 years maybe? I don't know. It's been quite a while since the anime came out, and then before the anime, the manga came out. So it's been more than 5 years since the manga came out. Those kind of hard to find on stores. You can probably find the first volume, but you can't find in between volumes. So I hadn't been collecting it, but I'm collecting it now because I've Right Stuff has them. So volume 2 and 3 are here, and then volume 4 and 5. I believe I have volume 1 and 6, which was like the only ones that I can find on Barnes & Noble back in the day when I started my collection. So finally adding to Your Lie in April. Oh, sorry, I have volumes 1 and 8, which is still pretty random. But yeah, if you don't know, that's probably one of my most favorite romance animes and mangas that I can think of. Pretty great story. It's very highly classical music led, so if you're not into classical music, you might not like it. But I have heard a lot of people that maybe or went into it not knowing what it was about, and didn't really like classical music, but when they saw the anime, it changed their mind and it made them enjoy it and appreciate more of the music that one day they thought it was boring. So, Death Mount, Death Play. I reviewed Volume 1 a few weeks ago. I got Volume 2 and 3. I believe 4 is already out as well. So 2 is, free. 3 is in a plastic. So I guess 3 has a lot more gore, or I don't know. Not really sure why that is. So I have this one down here. Yeah, my bookshelves kind of go all over the place. Deadman Wonderland. It's been a while since I've added to this one. I actually bought 4 of these, and I bought 2 of Volume 3 and 2 of Volume 4. So, the Volume 4 was part of the giveaway, so I'm not even going to get it. But here are my 2 Volume 3s. I'm going to put one aside for giveaways. And here's Volume 4 of Deathman Wonderland. Also one that kind of haven't been collecting a lot of, but hopefully will start again to collect more of. This one goes over here. So, pretty good story. The kind of the fallout of this series is that the anime doesn't actually finish a story, and a lot of people didn't like that. I personally didn't like that. It leaves you in a cliffhanger, and you kind of feel like, okay, they're gonna make a season 2. They never did. So because they never did a season 2 for Deadman Wonderland, a lot of people were put off by the series. But it is a great series. If you buy the manga finishes the story and actually gives you a conclusion of the story, and does a great job about it. So 2 more series, 5 more volumes. We Never Learn, Volume 3 and Volume 5. I think I have 1, 2, and 4 for whatever reason. 1, 2, 4, and 6. So, anyways, adding there for the collection. And then the last one is Demon Slayer, adding to the kind of like the beginning collection. I think I have 1 through 5, so this is 6 and 7. And then I think this one's the latest one, or at least when I bought it, it was the latest one, Volume 18. Guys, that is it. I won't talk about Demon Slayer because it's pretty popular. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know about it. My bookshelves are probably going to have to change. I don't have space, actually, for all that manga that I just showcased. So I don't know where I'm going to put it, but I'm going to put it somewhere. Guys, thank you so much for watching this. I will have big news eventually for my channel. It's personal life news, but it affects the channel. And because it affects the channel, I want to do a video about it and kind of explain what's going to happen in the next year, which is going to be a big year for me. And, I'm excited. I'm also anxious about it, but the fact that I can still do videos like this where I showcase manga is amazing. So let me know which ones of today's series was your favorite, and what should we want to hear more about. What should we want to see me review? I don't know. There's some series like Assassination Classroom, Your Lie in April, We Never Learn. Some series like that I read that I don't review. There's a lot more manga that I read that I don't review. That's because some stuff I just pick up to enjoy. And I know Your Lie in April is not going to do a lot of, it's not going to get a lot of attention in my channel because it's an old series and a lot of people have read it. But if you really want to see a review on some of these older series or some of these newer series that are very popular, let me know and I'll review them for you. So thank you guys for your love and support. Make sure you comment, like, and share. If you haven't done so, subscribe. Hopefully, we're at 4K. If not, get me there. And guys, like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.